Alright guys, welcome back to this daily cryptocurrency video. In today's video, we're going to be having a look at Bitcoin, MATIC, and ADA. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the king. He is the leader, as you guys know. So if Bitcoin falls, the rest of the market will fall. So something that I want to have a look at Bitcoin is, number one, if we break this area right here, in my opinion, we're probably going to come back down to 24,000. And the reason why I am saying that, a big reason why I'm saying that is because right here, this is the Bitcoin futures chart. Okay, the Bitcoin futures chart, we have a gap. Okay, gaps usually get filled 80% of the time. For those of you guys who don't know what a gap is when you have essentially a skip, a jump with nothing in between. So because the market is closed in the weekends, so we have this gap that's being formed right now for the for the futures, for the people who are trading 24/7, because the Bitcoin market, as we know, it runs 24/7, so we tend to have gaps. So number one is, if we break this area, the key 30,000 area, and we close below that area here, we got a fake rejection. This was a false breakdown. If we manage to close below, in my opinion, we're going to come back down to 24,000. If that happens, we couldn't consolidate for quite some time. I would say about a month, but I still believe that we're going to reach $100,000 by the end of the year. So that doesn't mean we should go and leverage and 100x. No, because of course with funding fees and everything, they take away your money even when the market is consolidating. So I wouldn't use leverage, guys, unless I know for a fact I know the market is going up. That's number one. Number two, going back to the regular Bitcoin chart, let's have a look at the RSI real quick. So this is the RSI. If we look at the RSI, actually, we are actually forming some sort of bullish divergence. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we're seeing an increase right here and then a decrease right here. And that's on the daily chart, guys. We're seeing actually a decrease on the RSI and an increase on the chart. So that's a bullish divergence on the daily chart, which is pretty good. The last time we were this low was, like I said, the last time we were this low was March 20, 2020, when COVID happened. And right now we are trading at 40,000, below 40,000 approximately, which is pretty good. Another thing is the exponential moving average. We are way below, which is pretty bearish. In my opinion, we could come back up to 46,000 to 50,000 right here and get rejected from there. So even if we get to that level, that doesn't mean I'm gonna be taking along. That doesn't mean I'm gonna be being so bullish. The reason why I'm saying we could go back to those regions or that area is because right here on the futures chart, if we have a look on the 4-hour time frame, we have a nice little gap right here between the 45,000 and 49,000 approximately. And if we go back, okay, to the Bitcoin on the daily time frame, it meets exactly, okay, this is the 45,000, 46,000, and the 49,000 is between 50,000 is right here. So this is, the gap is approximately right here. So it meets exactly with the exponential moving average, which is pretty interesting. So we actually still could see a rejection in this area unless Bitcoin breaks above and closes above the the 52,000 level, in my opinion. That being said, that's my Bitcoin update. Nothing too crazy to see there. Let's have a look at ADA Cardano. On ADA Cardano on the daily time frame, we are actually just consolidating right now inside the ribbons, EMA ribbons. Nothing too crazy to see over here. If we manage to break above that, that's going to be bad news bears, in my opinion. But something that's good is that on the weekly time frame, we got a nice little beautiful rejection on the EMA ribbons right here. We saw the bulls were strong, and there were a lot of buyers at the $1 region for the third time. As you guys can see, we saw a few rejections. We saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rejections off the $1 region. So it looks like the bears don't want it to go below $1. I mean, the bulls, they refuse for Cardano to go $1, which is it becomes a psychological level essentially. Another thing is the exponential movement. No, not the RSI. Sorry. Another thing that I want to have a look at, guys, is the RSI. So we actually are forming some sort of divergence right here. So if Cardano manages to go down on the RSI and stays on the daily time frame on the chart above $1.20, then we could see a bearish divergence. Right now, nothing is confirmed, of course. I wouldn't say this is a bearish divergence just yet. The RSI would have to come down to 36.63 approximately, and we would have to stay above 1.15 in my opinion for it to be a bearish bullish divergence. If that does happen, I would be looking to actually long Cardano from there. Of course, another sign is the stochastic RSI. When I mentioned the stochastic RSI last time, with Cardano, we saw this nice little beautiful curve right here pop to the upside. Now we're seeing a nice little beautiful curve. We can actually pop to the upside. So there's actually a few keys and a few signs telling us that Cardano is about to pop again. Here we saw a nice little 114% pump in 2 weeks approximately, and here we could actually see another 114% pump, which would lead us to $2.5, $3 in my opinion. So Cardano's looking fairly okay actually. I mean, compared to the dump we saw in all the other altcoins, it's looking fairly nice. Also MATIC, nothing too crazy here. It looks like RSI wants to come back down a little bit more, but let's just take that away because it's irrelevant right now. Let's have a look at the exponential moving average, EMA ribbons. So number one, we do have some support right here. Okay, we have some support between this area right here, which we actually did meet 2 or 3 days ago, and right here. So this would be the support area for MATIC. That's unfortunate that we have to come back down there. But as you guys know, MATIC is up between 10 to 15,000% in the past few months, which is insane. So in my opinion, if these ribbons hold, that would be very, very bullish for MATIC. As you guys can see right here, this coin is like so I am on the futures chart, but still. So this took off actually January, December, and it's like so new that there's not even ribbons in this yet. Let's have a look at the 1 hour time frame. So at the 1 hour time frame, look at that. If you guys are, you know, shorters and you guys know about futures, you would know that every time you would hit these exponential moving average, it would be a short. So we saw a short right here, confirmation for another short, confirmation for another short. Now, in my opinion, if it goes back up to 1.33, that would be a good confirmation for a short, unless a stop loss would be a 1.43 in my opinion. That doesn't mean you should over leverage. That would be a good time to short MATIC. In my opinion, we're gonna come back down to 95 to $1. That's very, very possible for for MATIC to do that. The reason why I'm saying that is if we take away these exponential moving average, we do have some support right here at the $1 region, which meets exactly at this region. That's number one. Number two, if we have a look at the EMA, the moving averages, it also meets at the $1 region. So there's two signs. Not only is the support, there's the moving average. So on the 4 hour time frame, we're probably going to come back up again also at the 1.33, 1.36 on the moving average, 1.33 on the exponential moving average, and this would be a nice short. As you guys can see, we've been getting rejected ever since May 21st. We are currently, May 21st in the morning. So about 2 days we've been getting rejected off the moving average. In my opinion, we're probably going to come back down and go back down to retest the 200 moving average and essentially that support line. Maybe consolidate and long from there. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just reacting to the market. I'm not a crypto god and I don't predict the market. So that's it. Anyways, guys, if you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.